Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to the Canadian press, Prime Minister Mark Carney has announced a new Canada Investment Summit to be held in Toronto this fall. The primary objective of this summit is to generate $1 trillion in investment over the next 5 years, specifically targeting nation-building projects across Canada. This initiative comes after a year where Carney actively engaged with international investors and businesses globally, promoting Canada's economic strengths as an energy producer with a highly educated workforce. The announcement is made against the backdrop of a challenging decade for Canadian investment, with an RBC report indicating over $1 trillion in foreign investment exited the country between 2015 and 2024, marking the largest capital exodus in Canadian history. Despite this, RBC projects a potential for $1.8 trillion in foreign investment over the next decade if key sectors like pipelines, liquefied natural gas terminals, nuclear, hydro, renewable power, and critical mineral supply are advanced. The summit, scheduled for September 14th and 15th, will be hosted in partnership with the Canada Pension Plan Investment Board and the Public Sector Pension Investment Board. Canada is also currently navigating economic disruptions caused by the Iran war and U.S. tariffs. CTV News reports that the Ontario government has purchased a pre-owned 2016 Challenger 6.4 Fast and Baller jet for $28.9 million. The Premier's office justified the acquisition for Doug Ford's extensive travel within the province and to the United States, citing the need to counter tariffs imposed by President Trump. They also highlighted that this cost is significantly less than what Quebec or the federal government spent on their respective fleets. However, the purchase has drawn sharp criticism. Ontario NDP leader Marit Stiles called the timing terrible, arguing that the Premier is out of touch while Ontarians face economic hardship, suggesting he should use existing government planes or commercial flights. Liberal MPP John Fraser echoed this sentiment, stating that previous premiers never needed a private jet and that chartering would be a more cost-effective solution. The news also comes as Ontario plans to extend the runway at Billy Bishop Airport to accommodate jet traffic. According to a report from newswire.ca, Canada's 6-month trend in housing starts saw a decrease of 2.9% in March 2026, reaching 248,3078 units. The Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, CMHC, indicated that while the overall trend was lower, actual housing starts in centers with populations of 10,000 or greater increased by 10% year over year, with 16,398 units recorded. This rise was attributed to an exceptionally low level of construction activity in the first quarter of last year and strong starts in British Columbia, Ontario, and Quebec. The total monthly seasonally adjusted annual rate, SAR, for all areas in Canada also declined by 6% in March compared to February. CMHC's chief economist, Matthew LeBurge, noted this reflects a continued loss of momentum, but highlighted new analysis on building permits and non-market housing starts for a more complete picture. CTV News reports that Canada Post is beginning the process to cease the majority of its door-to-door mail delivery services. This significant operational shift will see approximately 4 million addresses transitioning from direct home delivery to community mailboxes. The move signifies a major change in how a substantial portion of Canadian households will receive their mail, impacting daily routines for many residents across the country. This transition aims to modernize mail delivery and adapt to evolving needs, though it will require a period of adjustment for the affected communities. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.